Hello and welcome to Peggy's Tropical Garden. Today I'm taking you along on another road trip where we will visit Oldsmar Flea Market in Tampa, Florida to see a seller of hard to find and rare Hoyas and Philodendrons. Now this shop does carry typical everyday plants at great prices. However, it was the Hoyas and Philodendrons that caught my attention, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. The shop is run by a husband and wife, and I am told that they have 500 different varieties of Hoyas. The shop was pretty busy and I didn't want to be in the way, so I tried to the best of my ability to show you the plants. The names and prices are written on the pots, and so I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch and check out all the really nice plants that they have. When I first arrived, it's pretty overwhelming. I've never been anywhere and seen so many Hoyas in one place. Some of these are plants that I've been looking for some time, so I was really excited about them. But I had heard about this place, but never expected to see so many Hoyas and Philodendrons. The couple who run this booth in the flea market, it is a rather large spot. It's not just a little tiny booth, but they were very friendly, very helpful. Told me if there was anything that I was looking for and I didn't see, to just let them know. They do sell online, and I will put in this video their contact information. Because they have such a large selection here, it's really helpful to have some idea of what you're interested in purchasing before you get here. Because, I mean, a lot of these are Hoyas you've never heard of or you've only seen online. They don't have pictures of what the flowers look like or anything like that, or what the mature plant looks like unless they have one. So I would definitely suggest that you do your homework before showing up here so you can kind of narrow things down. Otherwise, I think you could be here all day and still walk away with nothing because there's just so much to choose from. What you've seen so far is just the front side of the Hoya table, and there's a lot more on the other side. But before we get to those, I'm going to show you some of these philodendrons that they have here. Very impressive. While I was shopping, the owner brought out this variegated monstera just so that I could show you guys. He sold out of all of these that day, and he was selling them for $165. As you can see, this is a really huge plant and absolutely beautiful in pristine condition. As with most flea markets, it pays to arrive early, which I did not. So what you see here is just the selection that he had left. And the gentleman told me that he had several fry decks earlier and they all sold out. And this is a selection of tetraspermas that he has. There's just so many to choose from, so many different plants. And another nice size Hoya up here. Just again, I've never heard of a Hoya Laos or Laos, but I mean, it's just amazing the selection they have. And you name it in philodendron, and they have that too. And these plants are in excellent condition. I mean, I can't believe it. I've just never seen so many Hoyas and so many philodendrons in different varieties in one place. And for the most part, these plants are pretty reasonable. And even the ones that are pricey, they're still pretty reasonable for being plants available in the States. Of course, if you ordered directly from Thailand or something like that, you could get them cheaper, but you're also risking whether or not you're going to get a healthy plant, what's the size of the plant. I really like being able to see it and select my own, and knowing what I'm getting for the money. I think I could come in here and easily spend a day. Look at this pink princess, $45. Look at the size of that. And then consider what you're paying for them when you order online, and what you're getting for the price. That's very reasonable, $45. And they have several over here to choose from. I like too that they have plants in all price ranges. They have some of the lower end philodendrons, as well as some of the quite pricey rare ones. Um, and like I said, he did say if there's something you don't see, let him know. It doesn't mean that he doesn't necessarily have it. It's just not out. Okay. Now we're going to head back over to the table in the middle with the Hoyas, and we'll start on the other side. Again, lots of stuff I've never heard of. This one's really pretty. I want them all. And like on the other side, I'll do my best to show you the name of the plant as well as the price that is written on the pot. But as you can see, there's plants behind plants, and they're not the same. All of these are different. So I didn't want to move all of the plants around. And like I said, there are other people shopping, so I want to be considerate of them. But it's just amazing. It's unbelievable to me to see all these Hoyas in one place like this. And just looking at these prices, it's quite impressive given what most of these would sell for online. Or maybe if you have access to a large selection of Hoyas in your area. I don't know, but these are just really good prices. I did make a selection. I purchased some plants, and after I finish showing you, I will show you what I purchased, and I'm really excited about them. And one of the first things that I did was go online and see what they would sell for, if I had purchased them online. And I'm very pleased with what I got and the price that I paid for them. One thing that I did notice right off is you can definitely tell the difference between the plants that you buy in a big box store and a plant that is purchased from a plant grower directly, someone who is very into the plants and caring for them themselves. I mean, you're not seeing any waterlogged plants, you're not seeing any soggy plants. These are all in really good condition. And I'm just going to show you some of the hanging plants they have here. This Adansonii, look how big and full that is. And then over here, look at this Syndapsis. This is so pretty. I almost purchased this, and then I was like, I have so many Syndapsis. Mine will grow maybe one day like this. But just beautiful plants. And I was getting ready to check out, and I saw these Dischidia up at the counter. And of course, I had to go through those and check them out. They are a new fascination for me. And look at the prices, and look how full these little pots are. Very nice. Very nice. All right, and now I'm going to show you what I bought. The first plant I want to share with you from the flea market is this Dischidia ovata. I have been eyeing these online, and $28 I paid for this plant. and it has some trails. It's nice and full. I just love the veining in these plants, and I've been wanting one for a while, but I just couldn't find a reasonable price. So $28, I snapped this up. No questions asked, no brainer. All right. And the next plant that I purchased that I'd like to share with you is this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And for this, I paid $45. And I've been wanting one of these for quite some time, but I didn't want to get a teeny one and I didn't want to get a cutting. And as you can see, this one has several leaves. It's in excellent condition, and there were several to choose from. Again, I'm absolutely thrilled with this plant. And my next plant is this beautiful hanging basket of a Hoya exotica with long trails, nice and full, and $28. I had to purchase this plant. This basket, this hanging pot is full of Hoya. I mean, it is beautiful. This plant is in excellent condition. I'm just thrilled about it. One of the trails actually grabbed me on the way past this plant when it was hanging, so it kind of chose me, so I had to get it. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And this next one, I'm probably going to butcher the name. I've never heard of it. It's a Dischidia. I'm thinking Oyantha, and yeah, $25. All those trails. I love the variegation on this plant. I like the white on the back of the leaves. It's nice and full. This is a beautiful plant. And as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. While I was looking at it, another lady came and she says, "If you don't want it, I want it." And I was like, "No, not today. I have to take this one." So I am thrilled with that. I ended up with 2 Hoyas and 2 Dischidias. And as promised, here is the contact information for this seller. They are located at the Oldsmar Flea Market in Tampa, but they do have a website as well as their phone number. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.